I changed my name. Oh. You trying to check my rep? Sprinkles! Hellboy. We're gonna lose. Too stupid. I just gave us the ball back, and this how you doing, Lou? He did not jump.
What about it? They believe that about that sense of signature win. Dito sa something special. Bucks are taking on the Boston Celtics tonight, and there's the man, Jaylen Brown, averaging nearly 25 points per game this year, playing lights out, but somehow, some way, the Boston Celtics are still a team under 500. If the players were to begin today, they would be the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference. We certainly expected more from them than that. Woj is back with us. Let's get right to it, Woj. What should we be watching for when it comes to the Celtics as the trade deadline approaches?
And Stephen A., there are talks with Orlando on Aaron Gordon, and if they can take Gordon's contract into a trade exception, they don't have to send anything back. But, draft compensation, perhaps as many as 2 first-round picks, is the conversation with Orlando. They're competing with Denver, with Minnesota, with some others for Gordon. And listen, they have some flexibility with that trade exception to talk to a bunch of teams around the league and bring on, bring back a player or two at this deadline. But I think Gordon, those talks, I think you're going to expect those to continue into Thursday. And I think ultimately Orlando is going to take the best deal they have offered to them on Aaron Gordon, and I do think they'll move on from him.
And look at Woj, ladies and gentlemen, not just giving us the inside intel, he's also providing good information, because I like the thought of Aaron Gordon in Boston. Thanks a lot, Woj. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. Here's Giannis, the MVP in the league the last 2 seasons, and who currently has the 4th best odds to win the award again. He'll try to lead his Bucks to a win over Boston tonight, coming up at the bottom of the hour. And here is the rest of the top 5 odds to win MVP. Nikola Jokic is the favorite with LeBron James and Joel Embiid right behind him. Then there is James Harden, who has the 5th best odds to take home his 2nd MVP trophy. Harden leads the league in assists per game. I think that's important to point out, particularly since we're bringing in, sticking with the MVP conversation. We're going to bring back in Michael Wilbon right here. Where do you have James Harden in the MVP conversation, Michael Wilbon?
1. After having LeBron James there for most of the season, and now LeBron, I don't know what's going to happen with LeBron and Embiid, who was your favorite the last time we talked on this very show, Stephen, and now you've dumped Embiid, not just behind Harden, but you dumped him out of the top 3. Come on now.
Because he's injured. Embiid is injured. LeBron is injured. That's why I've got James Harden as number 1 with Damian Lillard as number 2. He is averaging 30. They are a top 16 in the Western Conference. The Joker, Jokic, has been balling out as well. Has similar numbers, averaging 27 and 11. You got a problem with that list, Wilbon?
No, and you know what? We were looking at the guys who are out, Embiid and LeBron, and Stephen A., you're right. I mean, if LeBron continues to be out, and I'm of 2 minds about this. I mean, I love it that LeBron's on that bench. You can see he's trying to get back right now, but we know the history of high ankle sprains. And while LeBron James is as close to indestructible in the NBA, actually Harden is right there with him. Coming back is something that is risky. I don't want to see LeBron come back if it's going to risk his availability in May, June. How long is the season going until July? You want to see LeBron James healthy for the stretch run of the playoffs. So he may slip out of there on my list as well. And Damian Lillard, I completely understand why you have it. You know what, Stephen A.? This is about James Harden. When he's having assist totals 15, 16, 17, I mean, no Durant, no Kyrie. James Harden is right now the MVP.
James Harden's number 1, Mike Wilbon, but I dare say to you that if Damian Lillard was in a New York Knicks uniform, he might be number 1. Don't get on me for saying that, Mike Wilbon. Don't get on me for saying that.
I will get on you for saying that. If he's in a Knicks uniform, we don't need to see him in a Knicks uniform. He's done it doing well. Is Tibbs your coach of the year right now?
He might be, Mike. He might be. But I'll tell you this. I'll touch on that with you later, because I got something important to get to. You know what that is, Mike Wilbon. You know what that is. Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Let me get to my list. Number 5 on the list. Oh, no, you didn't do that, John Moran. Oh, no, you didn't. Check out this brother right here. The reigning rookie of the year. Look, this fast break. Look at this alley-oop right here. What the left? So nasty. That's just nasty. I guess he got tired of seeing Zion Williamson and all of those Sports Center real highlights. He said, excuse me, y'all must have forgot.
Oh, he's slow.
Right there. Oh, no, you didn't.
That's up right there. Oh, no, you didn't. Let's get to number 4 on the list. Roll that list. Jeff Van Gundy, my colleague extraordinaire. I love the man, former coach for the Knicks, former coach for the Houston Rockets. But you're a professional, Jeff Van Gundy. I'm going to let the cat invade the broadcast. I'm going to let the cat do that. Okay, come on. I know they got 9 lives. You could have got rid of one of them. You could have got rid of him in some capacity and just brought him back later on to the show. Come on, Jeff Van Gundy. You're a professional. Then Mark Jackson and Mike Brady tease you enough. Jeff Van Gundy, oh, no, you didn't. Let your cat invade the telecast. No, you didn't, Jeff Van Gundy. Stop.
Watch, when I leave him open and he start timing his jump shot, he go green. Watch. Oh, no? No? Hold on, can he green? Oh, wait. I mean, it's worth it.
That's lovely right there. That's a beautiful pass. Getting open shots. Dallas might be a team you got to pay attention to. Obviously, because of that man, his playmaking ability, not just a scorer. No, you didn't do that to him. Oh, no, you did it. But Bam on the bottom of the Miami Heat. Look at this dunk right here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Lord. The Montes Sabonis. Listen, your daddy wasn't a Skywalker either. You can jump, though. You could have moved out the way in time, or at least tried to. You tried to draw offensive stuff and got to face it. Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't try to stand up there and let Bam Adebayo embarrass you like that. No, you didn't. Bam Adebayo, big time dunk. I like that. That wasn't number 1, though. Number 1 on the list, a bunch of young whippersnappers right behind the ears, breath smelling like Similac, talking smack to Brian.
No, it's okay. I'm not doing this right now.
Even though he does a great job in the mornings on radio with my man Frank Isola. But on the basketball court, evidently, he's got skills because he was schooling these young whippersnappers, talking smack, yapping their mouth, and they got embarrassed by, dare I say, a coach, Brian Scalabrine. It's just me, Mike Wilbur. That's Giannis Antetokounmpo right there. 7:30 Eastern Time. Celtics, Bucks. The reigning 2-time league MVP. He's ready to go tonight, y'all.
He just grinning his shots, bro. He ain't stopping it.
Watching Sports Center with Stephen A. Smith, presented by Mountain Dew. When we say crispy, juicy, tender, this is the juicy and tender, and this is the crispy. Introducing McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwiches.
The John Deere C365R C-Track mower is here, and it's built for taking it easy.
Oh shoot, when you take one shot, this won't happen.
So you can cut the hassle out of yard work and focus on the reason lawns exist in the first place. Run with us, because the best job is the one that's easily done. Nothing runs like a Deere. Get a new C300 Series zero-turn mower with 0% APR for 24 months at your John Deere dealer today.
For 175 years, New York Life has been helping people act on their life. So they can
He gonna shoot his mid-range now.
Sounds like you're here, even when you're here. Now, what you hear is up to you.
You stupid.
Amazing, like really, really amazing. Or maybe it's just okay. It might even be bad. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters to us is making sure your
The thing is,
to you.
he's not letting me shoot. That's why I'm taking layups.
We'll make sure you're officially an original. Protect your work with LegalZoom.
Big lay, let's go.
Let's make it official.
From the makers of Blue Moon comes Light Sky. An extraordinary citrus sweet fruit with real tangerine peel, only 95 calories. Welcome to the light side.
You know he could have get his takeover by now.
This time, time is limited out. Only make history. This time.
Bro, I just backed him down and he didn't get the rebound?
Sports Center with Stephen A. Smith.
How trash can he be?
Mountain Dew, official sponsor of the NBA. Second game of tonight's doubleheader features the Brooklyn Nets facing the Jazz team who has the best record in the NBA. 10 Eastern, right here on ESPN. We see Jason Taylor right there warming up on the court. Mike Wilbon, what are you looking for from tonight's game?
Look, Stephen A., if the Celtics are healthy and all participating, their whole rotation, they've got to get moving. They're the biggest disappointment in the NBA this season to be in, what, the 8th spot going into action tonight? That's insane. And I don't know that Aaron Gordon, if the acquisition goes through, I don't know that that can help.
No!
It can help them. Maybe you feel different.
I feel a little differently. I feel it can help them get to one of the top 5 seeds in the Eastern Conference. I don't think it'll help them come out of the East, though, Mike.
No, I can't see it. But they need something. They need an emotional lift, and we're talking about a strategic lift as well.
I know what they need.
Maybe Aaron Gordon's going to be that.
I know what they need. They need Mike Wilbon to be the coach so it can be rigged for them the rest of the year, and they can find a way to win the Eastern Conference. That's what they need. It's all Wednesday night doubleheader. Begins with the Nets and the Jazz next on ESPN. Stop it, Mike Wilbon. Stop it. It was rigged.
All right, Stephen A. Milwaukee, Wisconsin is home to the NBA's hottest team as the Bucks have won 7 in a row and 12 of their last 13 entering tonight's game with Boston. Welcome to NBA Courtside presented by McDonald's. Milwaukee in search of its first championship in 50 years, playing its best ball of the season behind the MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Meanwhile, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and the Celtics still looking for some consistency. They're currently in the 8th spot in the East, a game under 500, but only a game out of 4th place. Right now, Milwaukee is in 3rd, but tied with Brooklyn in the loss column for 2nd. The Nets play later tonight against Utah. And I'm everybody, Dave Pash, alongside Doris Burke. And Doris, Milwaukee is playing so well right now, they're winning without Giannis. He didn't play 2 nights ago, yet they still beat Indiana by 30. He's back tonight, and with all the injuries to major stars, he has a legit chance to win a 3rd consecutive MVP award.
If he sustains his level of play and the team sustains winning, he has a chance to put pressure on voters and join absolute royalty. The guys who have done the back-to-back MVP, only Russell, Chamberlain, and Bird. And when you compare his numbers this season to the back-to-back MVP awards, they compare quite favorably. He frankly is a better player this season because he's now affected the game as a pick-and-roll lead ball handler and passer, and that's where things have really changed for him.
He's well rested after not playing on Monday. For the latest on Giannis's status, here's Lisa Salters.
Hey Dave, well Giannis really was a game-time decision tonight after spraining his left knee on Saturday against the Spurs, and as you said, sitting out Monday, the win against the Pacers. The plan was for him to get here tonight to work out pre-game, and then for him to meet with the medical staff to just really see how he was feeling. He put up shots for about 20 minutes and looked good, but head coach Mike Budenholzer told us that they really wanted to be careful and thoughtful about whatever decision they made about Giannis tonight. The fact that the team played really well without him on Monday, Budenholzer said that was not a factor into it all. They really just wanted him to get here tonight and see how he was feeling. Apparently Giannis is feeling pretty good, ready to go back in the starting lineup tonight, Dave.
It's obviously good news for Milwaukee, and some good news for Boston on the injury front, Doors, because this is game number 44, and this will be just the 8th time their top 4 players have all been available. That's our golden moment brought to you by McDonald's.
All year, the Celtics have been in search of their best selves and some measure of consistency. With all of the challenges and health and safety protocols and injuries, it's been difficult, as you said. Just game number 8. Hard to evaluate.
Oh my God, wow.
Tatum and Brown have been brilliant. Walker seems to be a barometer for this team because in losses he has struggled to score it and he has been inefficient. The good news is
He made that 3?
Marcus Smart are getting healthier. They're trying to be prepared for the playoffs, and this guy, his increased playmaking may makes a huge difference for this team.
We lost by an AI, bro.